you and all our viewers. As you're rightly pointing out, in a late night notice issued to Jet Airways by NSE, clearly NSE has sought clarification specifically on two issues because Jet Airways has come out with contradictory statements between August 9th and 10th, and that is where the stock exchanges have issued a notice asking to clarify two things. Firstly, they are saying, has the audit committee asked for an extension as per the response of August 10, 2018, or the audit committee had not even recommended the said financial results to the board as Jet had initially made the announcement of August 9. So clearly this variance between what Jet Airways has been saying in statements between August 9th and August 10th has raised alarm bells, and that is where the stock exchanges, NSE has issued a notice and sought clarification from Jet Airways. Clearly, both can't be true because Jet has been issuing contradictory statements. After the late night board meeting, they said the audit committee had sought more time and thereby they had not submitted the results to the board. Subsequently, they when the results were not out and subsequently next day they had said that the audit committee had itself sought extension for finalizing the results. So clearly two has clearly two different connotations, and that is where the alarm bells are being raised. Clearly Jet Airways management has to do a lot more answering because clearly there is something that is more than meeting to the eye. Also, market regulator SEBI is keeping a close watch on particularly the listing agreement obligations and how Jet Airways management has been not coming out openly and cleanly. So indeed it's going to be a tough time, and stock exchanges clearly are keeping a watch on all the deliberations and are seeking clarifications from Jet Airways. So we'll have to wait and see what is the exact. Clearly the independent directors who sit on the audit committee are also under the scanner, and their role will be once again put to test in such a crisis.
So Vijay, quick question then on what finally Jet Airways' response was. I mean, two contradictory statements on back-to-back days. So what is the final answer that they're sticking to? Because the fact is, if the audit committee has raised issues, it does not bode very well for Jet Airways. So I'm sure Jet Airways would want to stick to the answer about them asking more time from the audit committee.
No, clearly, to that extent, one will have to wait from, once again, a final statement from Jet Airways, because between 9 and 10, this contradictory statement has come, and yesterday they, of course, have not given any clarification, and that is where NSE has issued this notice. So the Jet management will have to once again clearly put out their stand, whether the audit committee itself had not given the results or submitted it to the board due to some issues, or rather they had sought more time to finalize and then submit it to the board. So this is something only the management or perhaps the chairman who is heading the audit committee can give the clarification. But as of now, and clearly the Jet Airways results have not been finalized. The exact reason is not known, and that is where clearly stock exchanges and, of course, if needed, market regulator SEBI will have to get into the act to try and ascertain what is exactly happening when it comes to the financials of Jet Airways.
All right.